Hey everyone, how's it going? It's another episode here. I had a lot of things I was going to say this week, but then the weekend happened, so I have other things to say. This weekend was kind of up and down for the Garcia household. Um, my dad's mom has been in pretty bad health for the past while, and he goes down to visit her pretty often. So on Friday, uh, around 4 or 5, just our little part of the family drove down and saw her. And there are a lot of other people there, but I never met his mom before, so it was a new experience. But we drove into this rural farm area and just kind of hung out while he saw his mom. She wasn't talking or anything. I'm not really sure how conscious she was. She was just kind of breathing on some heavy oxygen. But then we got back really late Friday night, and then Saturday morning the news come that she had died. I think late in the night, which was kind of unexpected. She was 89 too, so pretty old for being down here. But then yesterday we had a wedding, and well, we didn't have a wedding to go to, but it was a wedding at the church, so we kind of had to go to it since we live in the church basically. Uh, but the wedding was at 4. But Nicaraguan time is super weird, and I was super concerned about not being ready by 4 because I was at the beach earlier in the day. But it didn't actually start till 5:30, which is just kind of another weird cultural thing here, that a planned wedding starts an hour and a half late. The wedding was way different from the weddings we have here. Um, yeah, I don't think they even kissed at the end, which I thought was like the most important piece of a wedding, but apparently not. But as soon as the wedding got done, we hopped in the car with all the extended family. So we have like 15 people in a 15-passenger van. It's super hot and crowded, and we drive 3 hours back to the farm again. Uh, and I don't speak a ton of Spanish. I speak enough Spanish to know when to eat and when to go to class and stuff, but I don't speak that much Spanish, and so I wasn't sure if we were going to the funeral that night or what was going on, but we ended up getting there at like 10 o'clock at night or 11, somewhere in there. And like when someone dies, they just have like a big, I don't want to say it's a party because it's not very fun, but all these people come and they just sit outside the house all night. So there were like probably 70 people just at this farm, and we were all sitting in these chairs and just staying up really late talking. But I don't speak Spanish and I don't know anyone, so I was just kind of sitting there. And all the uncles also live on the farm, so we like found some places to sleep and stuff. So I got maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep last night. But then this morning I was like, what is going on? When is like the actual funeral and stuff? But there's not even a funeral. What we did, we just waited till like later in the morning, and then some people went into the house to sing a song, and then the rest of us just waited outside. And by this time, like a ton of friends had come, and my dad's extended family is huge anyway because he had like 10 brothers or something, or 10 siblings, and so after the singing takes place and everything, the casket was put in the back of a pickup truck, and then we all walked behind the pickup truck, driving very, very slowly to the cemetery. And the cemetery was maybe 2 or 3 kilometers away. And I think I counted at one point, and there were almost like 180 people just walking behind this pickup truck down the middle of the road to the cemetery. And once we were at the cemetery, then we finally had like a little bit of a church service where someone gave like a 5-10 minute message, and we sang a bunch of songs and put the casket away. But yeah, it's kind of rough tonight at the house. It's kind of a weird feeling, just because they lost like a mom and a grandma, but I didn't know her, but I'm still kind of part of the family right now. It's very weird, and I don't know how to like express my sorrow, because one, I don't know the family that great, and two, because I just don't know how to say I'm sorry in Spanish other than the common like excuse me, I'm sorry, or like lo siento or whatever. So definitely an interesting time here. Yeah. Other other more happy thing? Oh, yeah. Um, Me and my dad are getting along super well though. We do a lot of fun things together. We've gone to the beach. He wants to take me climbing on a volcano. The other day he like took the shower head apart and then raised it probably like 10 or 12 inches with some PVC pipe. So that was super cool that he made the shower that fits me. It's actually way better than the door shower, which is cool. Um, what else? I went to the beach twice since I last vlogged, I think. So the beach is always a nice life. Um, it finally rained here. It hadn't rained for like a week and a half or 2 weeks the first couple of weeks we were here. And apparently it was the rainy season and the crops were dying and stuff. But it finally rained, which was awesome. It made it a little cooler, which was also awesome. But when it rains here, it goes crazy. There's no like drizzle as far as I can tell. It's either 0 or 100. Um, Also, a quick little story before I end, because this video is getting kind of long. The other day, my dad and I had to go shopping at the supermarket down here. We just took the motorcycle for a little ways and found it. But, sorry not to offend you, Dad, at home, but I felt like I was just doing the exact same thing that me and my real dad would be doing in the U.S. We had this list of grocery items, and we weren't really sure where they were, and we wandered around for like a decently long time looking for napkins until I found them, which is funny because I've never been to that supermarket, and I don't really know the word for napkins. Um, so both of us are just clueless, and then eventually we have to buy pancake, which is actually pancake, which is actually pancakes, which is weird because you'd think pan and cakes would translate to something more direct in Spanish, like the cake of the pan or something, but with Spanish words, but it doesn't. Um, so yeah, it's funny that even in Nicaragua, when fathers and sons go shopping together, they don't know what's going on. Also, last little tidbit before I get done, I got a gym membership, which is awesome because I need to stay in shape for track. I'm mostly excited that I did it in Spanish, although I'm not completely sure if I'm a member because I just gave him a lot of money and he wrote my name down on a piece of paper. I'm not sure how official they are around here. But the gym is like this super small, super long room, and there's like almost no lights. So when you're walking towards the door, all you can see is silhouettes of people for like 20 or 30 meters of just like machines. And there's barely any fans, and like way in the back corner is where all these like just huge dudes that are wearing muscle shirts are hanging out, and just like, yeah, it was an interesting experience, but it felt kind of homely, I guess, to be in the gym again. Um, yeah, I'm at a long video. So if I go any longer, it's gonna take too long to upload. But thanks for watching. Hopefully, I'll make another video soon because this one took way too long. All right.